Welcome back to Tipsy Reviews, where I watch a movie with drinking rules and tell you how it went. And today I just watched Thrash. Now, I love shark movies. Don't get me wrong. That is like the piece de resistance, the creme de la creme of the wet spot in my trousers. I've sampled the whole charcuterie board of the finest vintages to like the dog slop of all the Shark Boy movies out there from, and I know what you're probably immediately thinking, like, oh, so bad shark movie? You're probably thinking of, you know, Two-Headed Shark Attack, Sharknado. No, I'm going bottom of the barrel, like things from Wild Eye Production, like Ouija Shark. Still to this day, probably the hardest movie I've ever sat through, but I watched them all. Anyway, I keep that chum line going, so when a new shark movie tags up on my fish finder, like, I got my fins in the water. I am ready. So I've been waiting for this one. New movie on Netflix, Thrash. This is how it went. It's really great for me, at least as a shark boy lava girl. Really great to see a lot of money go into a shark movie, because these days it's just riddled by Tubi and just absolutely nothing. So I was very fun to get behind a more big budget production and see something of like at least cinematic quality regardless of the story. So let's get into how it was. Hey, future Weisel here, post dog walk in the rain, and in editing this I realized I never even said what the movie was about. So there's a big storm, levee breaks, the town is flooded, there's sharks in the streets, and it's coming after people, and this is just them surviving and waiting out the storm. Alright, back to our scheduled programming. The movie was okay. Honestly, it was bad, but bad doesn't mean bad. By shark movie standards, bad might be really good. House Shark, fantastic. Thrash, on the other hand, it just wasn't that good. It had like 3 different storylines that it was trying to tell. One about this lady giving birth, one about like this adopted hick family, and one about the guy trying to find his daughter with agoraphobia. And they're all trying to intertwine them like it's Love Actually, you know, and how do all these storylines interlap? Okay, one of them never does, straight up. And the one that doesn't is what I wish they would have fleshed out better. Like, it had the most comedy, the most, like, tropes in it, which I think is where shark movies shine. It's supposed to be silly and hilarious. You know, to some extent, at least that's the direction that they've all gone, because we're not getting like we're not getting new great titans of the shark industry these days. Anyway, more on that later. Man, they really want you to care about this lady giving birth and maybe the other girl's overcoming of her fear and finally going outside, but it doesn't do it very well. Honestly, like, I was never really immersed in their storyline. I just like wanted to see more sharks. But I will say the sharks looked very good for their CG sharks. They were realistic. They weren't like these gross, super awkward looking Edward and Bella weird baby child looking CGI monstrosity, and like they look like real sharks. And another cute nod that like they threw at the Titans is like there's a lot of Jaws references. They say like "smile you son of a" at one point, and the whole town is named Amityville, which if you've seen Jaws, it's Amityville, which is like a long running trope through a lot of shark movies actually. And I think it was the movie with Jason Statham, the Megalon. There's a little dog that hops off the boat, and they call him Pippin. Well, the dog in Jaws is Pippet, so cute. The movie was fun. It does have a couple good kills and some fun aspects of it, but it was okay. I still had fun. No matter what shark movie I watch, I usually have fun. But it was just alright. I don't want to spoil too much and give so much away. There's a bunch of bull sharks running over the town, and there's a big great Nelly, the big great white, who's gonna show up and be more impactful. It never was. It doesn't. It was still fun to see like a more high production movie in like the shark world actually come out. And there's not that many out there these days. A lot of them are low budget films, apart from one that also came out fairly recently, which was Beast of War. And let me tell you, Beast of War is fantastic. It doesn't have great reviews, but it is a fantastic shark movie. If you're looking for a good shark movie, something that's more truer to the classics, and it's not all just jokes nonstop like a Marvel edition of Deep Blue Sea, you should definitely watch Beast of War. That is in my tops now. Still fun. Big storm coming through, washing over the town. Everyone's hiding in their houses. There's there's sharks in the house like it's the movie Swim, and they make like some bait references like the other movie, and we did the standard drinking rules and it was still pretty good. And if you think that I went in this as like a hater standpoint, like I was ready to tear this down, you'd be wrong. Look at how I prepped for this. Bam. 2 well-topped glasses of a wine spritzer from the brilliant minds of Amity themselves. I like this part. Sip with caution beneath the surface. You'll find a bite of daring citrus. A smooth, refreshing finish. It is one of the nastiest things I've ever drank. If you somehow manage to find some still yourself, mix it with something, make it like a French 75 or something, but don't drink it straight because that was a huge mistake.